All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at Amazing Yamaguchi series number 27, Superman, powered by Revoltech. The art on the front of the package is popping. The colors, the contrast, the highlights, it looks really, really great. I have no idea what any of this says. 5 typeface. Option parts. Let's get him out of the package. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Immediate impressions of this guy out of the box. Wow, this guy is tough. He just has a presence about him. The way he's sculpted, his musculature, everything about him is imposing. And then the colors are popping. The candy red here, the metallic gold, the metallic blue, the flat red here around the belt, the flat red on the boots. Super, super cool. I have him displayed right now with the fabric cape that he comes with that is also wired. And I didn't know he was going to come with a wired fabric cape. And I think it is an awesome surprise. None of the pictures I saw online had that. And I've got it there windswept a bit. I have him displayed with his open emotive hands. And the sculpt work on the hands is outstanding. I mean, they look tense, muscular, and extremely strong. I'll remove the diode background. Very, very cool, man. That is one awesome looking Superman. He also comes with an additional cape, which is the one that I saw displayed online. And this one is a hard, rigid plastic that has 2 pegs with this accessory and go into these ports right here in the back of the figure. The problem I'm having with mine is that the pegs won't go into the ports. I tried and struggled there off camera and it wouldn't work, but they would both go plugged in there. And you would have the ability to articulate the cape and move it about for some poses. I'm not a big fan of that approach to capes at all. I get it, it's a part of the art of the figures, but I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm glad and I'm surprised and super happy, since I am surprised, that we got an alternative, and it is this soft cape. Snap it right in there and right back to business. He looks absolutely awesome. I mean, he looks outstanding in person. Let's look at the other accessories he comes with. You will get a figure stand. You're going to get a side eye, him looking to the left. And I always find these head portraits funny. And if you're going to look one way, you got to look the other way. He has an additional straight on look. The eyes are a bit different. And he has the laser eye grimace look. Emotive hands with the angry face. Angry hands, angry face. Cool little shot. Let's try another pose with some different hands. And here we have a nice little look at the hero landing pose. Turn that fist that way. Very, very dynamic. You see that his feet and knees are touching. His fist is touching. This is a hyper articulated figure. Look at all the lines. Man, the sculpt look awesome, man. It looks awesome. We have a little bit of gapping here where this belt piece is, and we'll take a closer look at that. But it does a pretty decent job of covering what otherwise would be a really large gap there. Nice gap covering all throughout. Even here down by the ankle, some improved gap covering in my opinion. Really, really cool. And we see him there with his beefy fists. All right, let's try another pair of hands. A nice look at Superman with his open hands. So we have the traditional saluting flying hand. And we also have a more emotive open style hand. These hands come in pairs, so you have one for each side. And you can see that Superman can nail the gazing forward flight pose. I like how these fingers are kind of like just resting back there, you know. Very nice when he has one arm tucked as he flies. Man, the lines on this figure all throughout. Look at the musculature. I mean, this is a gorgeous looking Superman. Way to go. They nailed this, man. Beautiful stuff. And the cape, this cloth cape is winning. Look at the lines. I pleated it here just a little bit. Very, very cool. His last set of hands are not the same. So he has one that looks like a weapon holding hand. And he has another that is a pointing. Don't look at the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. So those are some interesting options for being emotive. All right, so let's take a look at articulation. So we have left, right. You're going to get some tilt. You're going to get up, down. With the articulation in the neck, you will get additional lean to either side. You will get additional movement forward and additional movement back, which helps promote the flight pose. Really cool. At the shoulders, they have an upward position and a downward position. The shoulders themselves sit on these blades, which give you additional movement. You can go way past 90 degrees. You have rotation at the shoulder, a bicep cut. You have rotation at the forearm, and it is double jointed. You have rotation at the wrists. At the torso, you have a diaphragm cut, which gives you a tremendous amount of slouch. I don't even want to call that lean forward. That's like just a terrible back problem. And also look way back. Oh! You have rotation at the waist. And the waist, as I mentioned, has a belt sitting over it that helps to cover the unsightly gap during articulation. And this is somewhat pliable, and it's really nicely done. Nice paint match there with the blue, the metallic blue, the red. Very well done. At the legs, you will get a great split, and it is assisted by this upper thigh cut. A single jointed knee that gives you a tremendous amount of range because of the way it's cut and the way it's molded there. Very cool. You have rotation at the boot by the calf. You have rotation at the ankle. Up, not so much. Down, a whole lot. Ankle rocker. Toe articulation. Really nice. Let's get his cape on and let's get into some comparisons for today. I'm loving this Superman. I think this is a contender for the top 10 of the year. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous fig. All right, let's go ahead and bring out really quickly a DC Multiverse fig, just so we can get a sense for scale across lines. And he looks great with Martian Manhunter. I'm loving the color complements there. Digging that. Let's bring out some Marvel Legends figs just for some scale. And we can see that our Yamaguchi figs are bigger than your standard Spider-Man fig. And, you know, they can kind of compete with our Venom fig, which is a much bigger boy. Let's also look at how our Superman scales with some other amazing Yamaguchi figs. And here we have our Deadpool version 2 coming in a little smaller, giving us a sense of scale within the amazing Yamaguchi line. And to round off today's themed comparison, I'll bring out a couple of other Superman figs. First, I'll bring out my Custom Mythic Legions Cal Helios. And I love that fig. I just customized this guy the other day, and he's one of my favorite customs I've ever made. Love him! We'll also bring out my Mezco Christopher Reeve. And we can see there that they're pretty much height to height. And we've got some different looks at Superman. And last but not least, I will bring out my Mafex Hush Superman. And we'll pair them up there for a nice little group shot. Feeling it from left to right, Cal Helios. Amazing Yamaguchi number 27 Superman. Mafex Hush Superman. Mesco 1978 Superman. Signing off for you guys. As always, everybody, it is a ton of fun taking time out to share the experience of collecting toys as an adult, especially when the toys are this awesome. Wow. Heck yeah. I hope you're able to keep coming back, share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody, take care.